Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Quick update here on ICP. We're going to just go ahead and double check a few key factors. So welcome aboard if you're new to the channel. If you aren't or you are, either way, please help us. Like, subscribe, follow. Greatly appreciate that. If you want to show your support, of course, I got a pretty awesome group over here in our Discord. Jump on over there. We got a really good group of folks here. We always joke about our Bart Simpson playouts. And of course, took some nice healthy profits here recently from BNB, 143%, Polkadot, good 40%, Dogecoin, 40%. Where's the ICP trade? There we go. Good 32% in 2 days. So things are looking pretty good here. Nice long from Bitcoin, 43K up to 52K. So nice, healthy profits there. Congrats again. Thank you so much for the feedback. I like to mention that just because, sometimes in these markets, I know a lot of people are getting destroyed taking a bunch of shorts. So it's nice to know that there is actually some logic to these trades. These trades are all based on the analysis I provide too. So thanks again for the awesome feedback. ICP, let's talk about this here. Let's go to larger time frames and work our way down. It's important to recognize that we do have this, have this cup and handle breakout. When breakouts occur, they don't necessarily have to continue. They'll usually retest recent support levels and continue or fizzle out. Okay, so one of two things happens, and so far right now, I wouldn't say we're fizzling out, but we're definitely doji candling, and typically a doji candle is sign of reversal. Okay, at least a double doji for sure. Single doji, never quite sure. So let's talk about that. We're above all moving averages, so that doesn't change anything at all, right? So just to make things really clear and concise, you can see this 20-day SMA working concurrent with this 20-day SMA, the trend line rather. So we are looking pretty good here for the trend line and the SMA to be holding. Okay, so until we break below that, I don't think we should consider the sky as falling or ICP as bearish whatsoever. Just because we have a correction doesn't mean that happens. In fact, the truth is this coin has a lot of good quality still. We can see the stochastic RSI divergence, but MFI is still pretty decently high. It's above the RSI. That's a good sign. And then with MACD, we're still converging. Okay, so all positive contributing factors. When we take a look at the 4-hour time frame, things do shift a little bit here. Most coins are actually exuding this significant bearish divergence with the stochastic RSI and RSI is dropping below 70. Right now, we're still maintaining above 50, which is good, and MFI is dropping a little bit, but we have a stochastic swing to the upside telling us we could very well see the price go higher. We have a MACD convergence that occurred roughly 8 hours ago. I'm not going to read into that too much just because honestly it's it's not that strong, mainly because of the way that the playout has happened. The price, the way that's playing out, it's really not substantial enough to warrant a MACD convergence. In other words, it was supposed to converge and stay high, but unfortunately it sold off and pretty hard and came back down. We're still above the 20-day SMA, so once more still bullish in the overall sense. Again, until we break below the 20-day SMA on the 4-hour or the daily, we have no reason to consider that the shift in momentum has occurred. Keep in mind, it doesn't necessarily mean that does happen, because the last time it was under the 20-day SMA, it only spent about 16 hours under it, and it just took off right from there. Okay, so again, non-exact science there. But the truth is here that we're seeing a lot of conflicting information, and a lot of times when I see that, I don't love taking new trades. We do still have a trade open here. We took about somewhere between 65 to 80% profit in the first target. So we're kind of going to let the rest ride, because once again, our strategy is to adjust our stop loss to break even after taking profit. So that's what we're probably going to be seeing here. Likelihood the price continuing higher, but again, we're starting to see some interesting stuff. So in other words, price action was in a descending channel. It essentially broke to the upside here, right? We're starting to see that flag pattern, so to speak. But right now, at this point, establishing higher highs and higher lows is very important, and so far we're doing that. So we've got to presume this continuation will occur, and the price will continue higher. But if we do take a look at Ichimoku Cloud, we can see it's kind of a mess. There's no significant buy signals here. We're above the cloud, which is great, which kind of reaffirms the fact that 1345 is a key level support for us. We drop below that, it might be a different story altogether. Okay, so again, if you're considering a short position, short would be looking like this, right? Confirming underneath key level resistance on the daily, and then of course waiting for confirmation. You truthfully should be further over, because honestly, just because the price breaks below the cloud doesn't mean it's going to stay down there. Anyways, if you don't know what I'm talking about with the Ichimoku Cloud, I recommend watching my Ichimoku Cloud video so you know how that works, but that's generally where we're at here for now. Okay, so that's kind of the gist here. ICP looking still pretty strong, but not fantastic. I would just recommend avoiding any kind of trades for the moment. Thank you again so much for watching. Hopefully you learned something here today. I would recommend, of course, also Bitunix. If you haven't used them yet, they're adding ICP to their exchange here in the next couple weeks, as of the 20th, if I'm not mistaken. But use my link to register. Private trading competitions. We're going to be doing $10,000 prize pools monthly, because we got a good amount of traders in our group here. So awesome stuff. No KYC or VPN. Check them out. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow. We'll see you next one. Take care.